On today's Music Live and Local, we begin by following the Sussex band Used Ink as they kick up a storm with their ska. Based here, in the successful Holy Trinity School, the band consists of Tom Mann, playing saxophone.
What? Well, yes, I am the most important person.
Dave Alderton on drums.
Well, you know, generally, to be honest, because I'm better than most other people here.
Chris Dale, jamming on bass and founder of the band. The Pomatsky Brothers, manning the horns. John Dale, lead vocalist and guitarist.
You're a really disturbing kid, Cobus. Lens cap. What do you see?
How did Used Ink get together?
I believe Chris said to Ed we should form a ska band, and that's actually it.
We started out recording for my GCSE piece back in 2002.
And that was the current lineup minus me and Dave, plus Simon Dawson on drums and Mark Rice on guitars.
Well, that was the original lineup. Chris and Ed formed it, and then me and John and Sam and Simon, and then Sam got pissed off with Chris.
Battle of egos, I think. Not mine. Just other people's. It's bugged me a bit, you know.
Like, people's like whose?
Chris Dale. That one bass line has got boring now.
Chris is like kind of the leader, because he's probably got the biggest ego out of everyone.
The band have had other people playing for them, going under the name of Ice Ink when Joe Stevens replaced drummer Dave temporarily.
At the time I really hated ska, and I didn't want to hate ska, I wanted to like it because it's all happy. So I thought the best way to like ska would be to play with a ska band, so I played with a ska band and it was really fun.
The band have many influences, ranging from ska to death metal.
Inspirations, bands like Dragon Force and Metallica, they really drive us through. Heavy bands, Meshuggah, Mastodon, Tool. You can really hear the influence of their music. I mean, songs like Something I Can't Remember, and you can really hear the Tool influence in the brass riff.
Inspirations on drums. Dave Grohl was until I overtook him in the skill level, as I'm now surpassed him obviously, with my prowess, especially at soloing, where I am possibly a god.
Dave's mum has to play a huge part in it. She's really energetic towards our band, gives us a lot of support, drives us to places. Before Dave could drive, now Dave just drives.
Every single ska band that ever existed, ever in the entire world, and then a couple of other bits and bobs, like Dave's mum.
The name of the band encompasses the sense of humour the group share.
We first came up with Ice Ink, but we thought it was a bit sort of derogatory to ourselves, so we changed it to Used Ink, so that we were layering the audience instead.
I think that was Chris and Ed. They were like, oh, well, let's come up with a name.
It's funny.
The name is really, really bad. It's probably one of the worst band names I've ever heard in my life, and it sucks hugely.
I mean, could easily just change the name, pretended we weren't Used Ink because that and then we played Battle of the Bands, which was pretty good. So we could have changed the name, but we were an established band.
So what do the locals think of them?
If I ever have to come to one of their gigs, I'll sacrifice them to some black metal overlords.
They had their good and bad days.
Sinon je peux pas sortir. Il y a quelquefois ça me prend beaucoup de temps, quelquefois ça me prend pas de temps. J'aime bien les requins, ils sont super. Je vais tout le temps à la mer. J'aime un peu pêcher et j'aime bien.
I think they're wrong. A lot. They're alright. Not bad. That's it.
Well, really, I could only sum them up by doing this.
It's clear to see then that the group has already collected a loyal fan base with their catchy music. The group includes the brothers Szymanski, and we were intrigued to find out just what it's like to work with each other.
It's alright.
It's alright,
He's a bit moody.
because me and Ed understand each other quite well.
Bit of PMT here and there, but nothing we can't deal with.
But as we all know, a group has to have its most annoying member. So just who is it?
John.
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 The most annoying member, I'd have to say it's me.
Group relationships are vital to any band's survival.
What is it like working with each other?
Oh, it's fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's a band.
Chris and John argue constantly. John constantly mucks about and plays really annoying stuff on his guitar, and I really do want to kill him sometimes.
It's quite annoying.
And like every band practice, me and my brother like get rowdy with each other.
John's pretty annoying, but then Chris is annoying when he gets annoyed with John's annoyingness.
Dave's really laid back.
Mankey refuses to stay on his own instrument. The boy can't accept that other people are allowed to play other things without getting in the way at some point. There's Tom Mann, who believes he can play the trumpet when he most obviously can't. As I said before, Chris gets very sulky. John sits in the corner and noodles on the guitar when he's in one of his bad moods because Chris has got sulky with him. So really, there's a lot of competition. Ed's alright usually though, to be honest. Yeah.
I really can't be bothered.
But it's a laugh.
Tom just like goes off in his little things.
But Adam does like that.
But what does the future hold for them?
Wouldn't mind being a farmer.
Write more songs, play more gigs, have more fun.
What does frontman John Dale think? Will the band make it big?
That's not a question, man. That's it. Like that's the future. That's not a question. You can't ask me something like that when it's going to happen. You can't ask me a question that's like, is this making sense? But if it's going to happen and that, you can't exactly ask me that question if it's going to happen, if it's already going to happen. We're going to make it big. We just need to make some demos.
And so, as we leave Crawley and Used Ink, we wish them the best of luck in their ventures. Join us in part 2 where we will be at Sheffield, seeing how local death metal band Death Reigns are spreading their music.